Welcome to the Night System, Part 3. Before continuing, please make sure you've listened to Parts 1 and 2 of the Night System. Tap the tab at the top right of your screen to start Part 1 before this section. Chapter 8. Healing Through Sleep. Every night, your body and mind enter a state of repair. Muscles heal, hormones balance, and your brain quietly cleanses itself of waste and emotional residue. But the most powerful kind of healing, the one people often overlook, happens in your subconscious. Sleep is not just a pause from life. It's the time when your mind reorders chaos into harmony. You can use this natural rhythm to heal not only physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. Every unresolved emotion, every stressful thought, every suppressed fear, all of it rises to the surface during rest, waiting for release. When you go to sleep with peace, your body's chemistry shifts. Cortisol drops, growth hormones rise, and your immune system activates more effectively. When you go to bed stressed, the opposite happens. Your body keeps the same tension it carried all day, and your mind keeps replaying the same worries in different disguises. This is why people who practice relaxation or gratitude before bed often report waking up lighter, even if their problems haven't changed. The healing begins inside first. Science supports this truth. Studies from Harvard and Stanford have shown that people who visualize healing before sleep recover faster from illness and injury. Their bodies respond to mental imagery as if the event were real. The brain sends matching signals to the body, slowing the heart rate, improving circulation, and calming inflammation. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So when you imagine health, peace, and balance, your body receives that message as truth. I learned this firsthand. For months, I suffered from severe back pain that no treatment could fix. Then one night, I dreamed that I was measuring the bed frame and noticed the center beam sagging slightly. I woke up, checked, and saw that it was exactly as in my dream. Once I fixed the support, my pain began to fade. That night taught me something profound. Your subconscious notices what your conscious mind ignores. It gathers information, connects the dots, and sometimes sends you messages in dreams to guide you toward healing. The same power that warned me through a dream can also be used deliberately. You can direct your mind to focus on healing, not by demanding results, but by giving it gentle guidance before you sleep. Here's a simple nightly process to activate your body's healing system. 1. Find stillness. Lie down and breathe slowly. Feel the mattress supporting you. Let your body know it's safe. 2. Speak to your body. Whisper something kind and confident like, "Every breath I take brings me closer to balance," or, "My body knows how to heal, and it's doing so now." 3. Visualize peace. Imagine light, any color that feels soothing, moving through your body. It can flow through your head, chest, or any area that needs care. You don't need to force images, just feel the warmth spreading. 4. Let gratitude complete the ritual. Say softly, "Thank you, body, for taking care of me." Gratitude tells the mind that healing is already happening. You might think this sounds too simple, but remember, your subconscious doesn't speak in complicated language. It understands emotion, imagery, and repetition. If you give it calm and clear messages each night, it will begin to follow them automatically. Emotional wounds also heal through this process. When you allow yourself to feel sadness, anger, or regret without judgment before sleep, your mind integrates those emotions into your story. It stops looping them endlessly. That's why you often feel emotional release after crying or dreaming vividly. The system is finally clearing out what's been stored. Many psychologists now teach patients emotional rehearsal before bed, imagining forgiveness, reconciliation, or peace in relationships. When the brain rehearses forgiveness, it produces the same neurological patterns as when forgiveness actually happens. Over time, this rewires emotional pathways, allowing you to move forward lighter. Healing isn't only for sickness. It's for any part of you that feels tired, hurt, or heavy. Whether it's a strained relationship, burnout, or loss, your subconscious knows how to restore equilibrium if you give it permission. Before you sleep tonight, Ask one question. What part of me needs healing? Then, instead of searching for an answer, imagine calm light filling that part of you. Let your body breathe it in. That is enough to begin the repair. In Japan, researchers discovered that patients who practiced calm breathing and visualization before sleep reported less pain and faster recovery. In the West, Dr. Herbert Benson called this the relaxation response, a state that reverses the stress cycle. Across cultures, the message is the same. When you calm the mind, the body listens. Your body is not your enemy. It's your most faithful ally. It listens to every word you say and every thought you repeat. When you tell it you're broken, it believes you. When you tell it you're healing, it believes that too. So tonight, don't go to bed with tension. Go to bed with trust. Don't fall asleep worrying about what's wrong. Fall asleep imagining what's becoming right. Because while you sleep, your body repairs, your mind reorders, and your soul resets. All it needs is your permission to begin. Chapter 9. The Night System. Turning Sleep into a Ritual for Growth. Everything you've learned so far, the creative power of dreams, the healing of the subconscious, and the energy of clear intention, comes together here. This is your system, a nightly routine designed to make sleep your most productive, restorative, and transformative part of the day. Think of your subconscious as a skilled craftsman. It can build anything, but it works best when given precise blueprints. If you go to bed with confusion or fear, it builds more confusion. If you go to bed with clear purpose, it constructs solutions. The night system gives you a blueprint for that purpose. You don't need elaborate rituals. You don't need candles, music, or mystical objects. You only need consistency, a short sequence that signals to your mind it's time to create, heal, and grow. Here's how the system works. Step 1. Clear the day. Before you program anything new, you must empty the old. Take a notebook or your phone and write 3 short lines. What went well today? What I learned? What I'm letting go of tonight? Writing does 2 things. It calms the nervous system and gives your mind closure. You're telling your subconscious, the day is complete. This stops mental loops from replaying at night. If something still feels unresolved, whisper, I release this until morning. That small sentence frees your mind from unnecessary labor. Step 2. Set a single intention. Now, decide what your mind will focus on while you sleep. Choose one clear topic: creativity, healing, clarity, or problem solving. Never more than one. Say it out loud or in your mind. Tonight, my mind will work on finding solutions to your topic. By giving it a direction, you avoid drifting into random thoughts. Remember, your subconscious always works. The only question is, what is it working on? Step 3. Program the subconscious. This is where you communicate with your inner worker. Speak in short, positive statements. Keep your tone calm, not demanding. Examples. While I sleep, my mind organizes everything for my success. My body restores itself as I rest. New ideas come easily to me. Say it once or twice, then let it go. The subconscious doesn't need repetition. It needs emotion. Feel the truth of your words as if they've already happened. Step 4. Visualize the result. Now, picture the outcome for just a few seconds. If your intention is success, see yourself signing that contract or completing that project. If it's health, see yourself moving freely, smiling, or breathing deeply. If it's peace, imagine a calm horizon and steady heartbeat. Hold the image for 10 to 20 seconds, no longer. The goal isn't to daydream, but to transfer emotion. That emotion becomes the code your subconscious runs overnight. Step 5. Release and sleep. Once you've spoken your command and felt its truth, let go completely. Say softly, the work is done. My mind will handle the rest. If random thoughts appear, don't fight them. They're just the mind shifting gears. Trust that your inner system has received the instruction. The subconscious doesn't need micromanaging. It needs trust. Then, simply drift off. Sleep is no longer an escape. It's a meeting with your higher intelligence. Step 6. Morning integration. When you wake up, don't grab your phone. Stay still for a few seconds and ask, what's the first thought, feeling, or image that comes to me? Even if it's small, write it down. Over time, you'll begin to see connections, patterns of guidance, answers, and fresh perspectives. Then take one small action that aligns with it. If your dream showed movement, take a walk. If it showed a person, reach out to someone new. If it showed calmness, take 10 slow breaths before starting your day. Each small action tells your subconscious, I got the message. That feedback loop strengthens the entire process. The 3 golden rules. 1. Keep it simple. The subconscious responds to clarity, not complexity. 1 idea per night is enough. 2. Keep it consistent. Repetition trains your mind to expect instruction at bedtime. Within weeks, it will start preparing automatically. 3. Keep it positive. Never phrase your goals as avoidance. Instead of, I don't want to fail, say, I'm learning how to succeed. Fear-based language sends your mind in the wrong direction. When practiced regularly, this night system becomes a habit. You'll notice small changes first: clearer mornings, better sleep, reduced anxiety. Then, as weeks pass, the effects compound. Your intuition sharpens. Opportunities align more naturally. You begin to feel guided. This isn't coincidence, it's calibration. You've trained your mind to operate with precision, even while unconscious. And if you ever skip a night, don't feel guilty. Guilt belongs to the old program. Gratitude belongs to the new one. The moment you return to your practice, your subconscious remembers exactly where you left off. Each night, you're given 6 to 8 hours of access to the most powerful computer in existence, your mind. Don't let it run on random code. Give it a mission. Clear your day. Set your intention. Speak your command. Visualize release. Rest. Receive. Repeat this rhythm every night, and sleep will no longer be passive rest. It will become your secret workshop for transformation. Chapter 10. Becoming the New You. Identity reprogramming through sleep. Every lasting change in life begins with identity. You can force a habit for a few weeks, but unless your inner story changes, the results fade. The subconscious doesn't obey willpower. It obeys identity. Who you believe you are determines how you act, react, and decide. Most people try to improve their life by focusing on what they do. They set goals, chase motivation, and repeat affirmations. Yet deep down they still carry the same story. I'm not disciplined. I'm unlucky. Or, I always fall short. But real transformation begins when you stop chasing new actions and start becoming a new person. When you change identity, behavior follows automatically. And there's no better time to install that identity than during sleep, when the subconscious is most open to suggestion. Why identity comes before action. Your mind always tries to stay consistent with your self-image. If your identity is, I'm always stressed, your mind finds ways to confirm that. If your identity shifts to, I handle challenges calmly, your mind reorganizes behavior to match. That's why people who say, I'm the kind of person who works out every day, are more consistent than those who say, I want to exercise. The subconscious takes the identity statement as truth and acts accordingly. During sleep, when your brain moves into slower theta waves, the barrier between conscious and subconscious dissolves. It's the perfect time to reinforce new beliefs about who you are. The nightly identity process. Before bed, follow this simple process. 1. Define the new you. Write one clear identity statement starting with I am or I'm becoming. I'm a calm and confident communicator. I'm a creative problem solver who sees opportunities easily. I'm someone who makes healthy choices naturally. Keep it believable, but forward-moving. 2. Feel it as real. Close your eyes and imagine being that person. Don't just see, feel. How does this version of you breathe? How do they move? How do they speak? Emotion makes the statement stick. 3. Link it to a small action. Give your subconscious something to prove it's true. I'm a consistent creator, and tomorrow I'll finish one idea. I'm someone who takes care of my body, and tomorrow I'll stretch for 5 minutes. Small, consistent actions confirm identity faster than grand gestures. 4. Drift with the thought. As you fall asleep, repeat your statement softly and rhythm with your breath. Don't force belief. Let it settle. Over time, your subconscious starts treating it as normal, letting go of the old identity. To adopt a new self, you must first let the old one rest. Most old identities formed from survival, beliefs that once protected you but now limit you. Before sleep, acknowledge them gently. Thank you for helping me, but I don't need you anymore. Then imagine exhaling that energy. Feel the space clearing inside you. When the old narrative loosens, the new one takes root more easily. The science behind it. Neuroscientists studying visualization discovered that imagining an action activates the same neural pathways as performing it. That's why elite athletes mentally rehearse victory before a game. Their brains can't tell the difference between practice and performance. When you imagine your new self vividly before sleep, your subconscious rehearses being that person. With repetition, your brain rewires itself to match the image. That's neuroplasticity in action. Each night becomes a quiet training session where your mind learns who you're becoming. A real example. One woman I mentored had severe anxiety about public speaking. Every night she repeated a new identity. I'm a confident communicator whose words help people. At first, she didn't believe it. Her body tensed just saying the phrase. But she continued, softly, without pressure. After 2 weeks, something shifted. Her shoulders relaxed, her breathing steadied. During her next presentation, the fear wasn't gone, but it no longer ruled her. Later she said, "It's like my mind practiced being confident while I slept." And that's exactly what happened. Combining identity with the night system. You can integrate this into your nightly ritual seamlessly. When you reach the programming step of the night system, add your identity statement right after your intention. Example. Intention. My mind creates new opportunities for income. Identity. I'm a resourceful, confident creator who attracts abundance. Say both, feel both, then let them drift as you fall asleep. By morning, your subconscious will already be aligning your perception, decisions, and actions with that version of you. Morning reinforcement. When you wake, speak your identity aloud. I am your chosen statement. Then take one small action that supports it. Identity solidifies through consistency, not intensity. Every time you act in alignment, your brain collects evidence that this is who you are now. Eventually, the old identity fades, not because you fought it, but because you stopped feeding it. The 3 identity principles. 1. Emotion imprints. Facts inform the conscious mind. Emotion transforms the subconscious. Feel your identity as real. 2. Repetition builds recognition. The brain learns through rhythm. Repeat your identity nightly until it feels natural. 3. Action confirms belief. Even one small aligned action tells your subconscious, this is truth. Identity reprogramming is not pretending. It's remembering who you have the potential to be. You are not forcing change, you are revealing it. Each night, you have the power to decide who wakes up tomorrow. It doesn't happen with effort. It happens with intention, consistency, and trust. So tonight, as you close your eyes, whisper the name of your future self. Not as a wish, but as a quiet truth. Because every night you sleep with purpose, you wake a little more as the person you were always meant to be. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll know when new parts of the Night System and other Frogplum audiobooks are released. Books created to inspire, guide, and help you grow.